One shot.
Did you see that? LOL. That was crazy. Damn, the pass was too late. Yeesh. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Check this out real quick.
Experiments. Read ancient texts. This past decade, there has been a revival, a resurgence, and a veritable renaissance surrounding the topic of...
Let me do this shit real quick. Bop, 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 bop.
This past decade, there has been a revival, a resurgence, and a veritable renaissance surrounding the topic of cosmology. Tens of millions of people have done personal experiments, read ancient texts, and found inconsistencies and discrepancies with conventional teachings. By delving deeper into these issues and exposing hidden truths contained therein, a great number of lies and deceptions have also surfaced, causing a polarizing rift in perspective and paradigm. These people who have endeavored to explore outside the box, or more accurately, outside the ball, are now being labeled flat earthers, and called by many a cult. But is this idea of a level plain earth, and people who advocate for it, truly cultish? What actually defines a cult, cult behavior, cult ideology? And does flat earth fit the bill? Merriam-Webster defines cult as, quote, a religion and its body of adherents, regarded as unorthodox, spurious, or falsified, in great devotion to a person, idea, object, movement, or work. Wikipedia furthers the definition, explaining that cults, quote, range in size from local groups with few members to international organizations with millions, and require unwavering devotion to a set of beliefs and practices. Moreover, colloquially speaking, quote, in the English-speaking world, the term cult often carries derogatory connotations. In this sense, it has been considered a subjective term used as an ad hominem attack against groups with differing doctrines or practices. As such, religion scholar Megan Goodwin has defined the term cult, when used by the layperson, as simply being shorthand for a religion I don't like. When considering this connotation, it is no surprise people taught since childhood that heliocentric globe Earth cosmology is the only reasonable, rational possibility, would perceive those who dared consider other alternatives as crazy and cultish. Furthermore, if people exploring different cosmologies found substantial empirical evidence and demonstrable experimental proofs, codified them into books, began meeting together in groups, and started an intellectual movement against the establishment, it is almost inevitable to be attacked and labeled as, quote, a religion they don't like. So if we were only speaking to colloquial connotation, then clearly the concept of flat Earth and the recent rise of flat earthers would seem to many like a cult. But the real definition is the denotation, and when considered closely, it is actually the heliocentric globe Earth cosmology and its apologist adherents who truly display cult-like behavior. For starters, literally every modern-day flat earther began believing the heliocentric globe model, because it is presented by the mainstream media and education system as absolute, undeniable gospel truth. No alternative cosmologies are even considered, and students are told that flat Earth was a false, fringe worldview believed only by our ignorant ancient ancestors. There will even be a wiki fact check under this very video, warning you that, quote, flat Earth is an archaic and scientifically disproven conception of Earth's shape. This is the very kind of one-sided, black and white rhetoric found in cults, which stands in stark contrast to the reality of every modern flat earther who had to personally overcome and seek beyond such imposed limitations to realize that viable alternatives do exist and have not been scientifically disproven whatsoever. Much like cult members breaking free from indoctrination, anyone becoming skeptical of the globe has to quietly do their own deep research into alternative concepts, deal with crippling cognitive dissonance, overcome generations of groupthink, handle incredible amounts of attacks, denial, and peer pressure, all for committing the seemingly unforgivable sin of exploring and finding validity in ideas outside the group's sphere of influence, pun intended. In this sense, flat earthers better fit the description of people coming out of a cult, whereas globe Earth proponents are the ones towing the party line, repeating slogans and claims taught since childhood, and punishing ex-members for daring to question the authority of their dogma. When attempting to engage in rational, reasonable discussion, or even when showing empirical, demonstrable evidence against their beliefs, globe earthers almost always resort to sophist tactics like scoffing, sarcasm, insults, and employ a variety of logical fallacies, from straw man and ad hominem attacks to circular reasoning and appeals to authority. Very rarely does a globe earther not resort to these reactions, and in my experience, the few who do soon become skeptics themselves. In Zoe Heller's New Yorker article, What Makes a Cult a Cult?, she comments on this phenomenon, stating, "The process by which people are eventually freed from their cult delusions rarely seems to be accelerated by the interventions of well-meaning outsiders. Those who embed themselves in a group idea learn very quickly to dismiss the skepticism of others as the foolish cant of the uninitiated. If we accept the premise that our beliefs are rooted in emotional attachments rather than in cool assessments of evidence, there is little reason to imagine that rational debate will break the spell." As Mark Twain stated, it is easier to fool people than to convince them they have been fooled. The globe also has its charismatic, unquestionable cult leaders like Neil Snake and DeGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye the pseudoscience guy, and Carl Millions and Billions and Trillions Sagan. These and other spokespeople, long before them, have been paraded affront the public for generations, preaching the globe gospel, presenting it as absolute truth, and repeatedly denouncing anyone with alternative beliefs. Luckily, however, their facade of authority and claims of incontestability are now being challenged and overthrown. And as Zoe Heller concludes in her article, the good news is that rational objections to flaws in cult doctrine or to hypocrisies on the part of a cult leader do have a powerful impact, if and when they occur to the cult members themselves. The analytical mind may be quieted by cultthink, but it is rarely deadened altogether. Especially if cult life is proving unpleasant, the capacity for critical thought can reassert itself.
Shit, I hope y'all got all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna try to finish this game real quick. Let's see what I can do real quick. Too soon. I'm about to say that's definitely a foul. Hey, hold up. Trying to get my shit together over here. So tight. Curry for three? And I got to tell you, did he miss it? That's crazy. Somebody got this shit blocked. Damn, they just gonna show it flying backwards? That's crazy. Oh, because he got blocked. Behind his back. The old bounce pass. The good old bounce pass. Come on, man. When is it okay to steal the ball in this game? You can't never steal the ball. It's a wrap. There ain't no more 2K in defense. Make defense great again. Know what I'm saying? Make defense great again. Come on, 2K. I know y'all can do it. I'm about to say, where the fuck is he going? Damn, I gotta figure out how to do that move when I want to. I'm gonna try that shit again next possession. It just runs straight into him, low-key. That's what happens when you go for the steal. Oh, is that how I do it? Oh, shit. I'm fucking up. I'm about to say he ain't finna shoot it though. He ain't finna shoot it though. Oh, that nigga did. He tripping. Bait. Big man ball and shit, just pushing him off. No dribble moves. Damn. Damn, that's crazy. They squared me up on that shot. Is it like, that's probably why. Hold on, let me change some things real quick. Know what I'm saying? Hey. Alright. Trying to make sure that don't happen very often. But you know, if it happens, it happens. Fuck it. We doing this shit live anyway. About to say, what the fuck? I got a text message and looked at none of that shit all season. I ain't tripping. It's all good.
Well, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
DJ Academic got finessed for $500K by his girlfriend and came out and publicly told everybody. What kind of crazy shit is that? I mean, it's one thing to get shook for all your money. It's another to come out and tell everybody. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, hold up. Trying to find some shit. Trying to find some shit to look into. I mean, I don't want to watch the videos I was watching last night because y'all may not be interested. What the fuck? Perfect. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna try to make every shot this game and play some defense. We'll see though. Hey, damn, bro went crazy. Oh, he too short. Damn, I already missed my first shot. So at least I ain't gotta worry about going perfect anymore. I shouldn't have maybe shot that anyway, huh? Hold on, he too little. That's my problem. I should just be taking my good shots, you know, that I know I can make. I wanted to dunk that bitch just now. That's what I mean by that. I seen the lane for a second. But this dude can't dunk. Not like that. Damn, I released that shit a little too early. Low key, I had it though. I'm tripping. I'm about to say that gotta be a foul. They got that old ass picture of him. It's funny. I know. People really wanted to live underwater. Yeah, that's what it is. Damn, motherfucker, why did he pass me the ball? Oh, shit. Hey, I told you I was finna play some defense. Oh. And I made it. Come on, man. He too little. Look it. That's a foul. I just made up a shot. Bro, too little. I'm finna foul him. I'm fucking around reaching. I got him right where I want him though. Oh, come on, man. Fuck is that shit? That ain't no real foul. That's some bullshit, bro. What the fuck? We finna watch this shit in a second, too. Hey, I think I finally fucking figured that shit out, though. Like, I mean, I'm definitely in the area. I'm in the vicinity. I was supposed to go 100% this game, bro. Oh, shit. Bro, too short. What the fuck? Damn, bro. Why he guarding me so tight? Jump shot gang. I'm trying to shoot a bunch of jump shots because I ain't trying to go get blocked. Come on, Curry. Yeah, get him. Got him. Draymond. Got my takeover too, fuck it. Bro, what the hell? Somebody's still at. Dang, he got the rebound. I ain't boxing shit out.
Why are...
All right, let's see. Well, how long is this video? Fuck it, let's watch it.
This is our cooler where we keep our produce.
Oh, wow.
These are all peppers and things that we've picked, and squash, different lettuces that you'll see. They're making the salad out there now. And this is local grass-fed beef from Wolf's Neck Farm.
This isn't what you normally think of as prison food. Mark McBride is the culinary director at Mountain View Correctional Facility, a 350-person prison where inmates don't eat processed chicken fingers and sloppy joes.
Damn,
When
what
I
they
started
get?
6 years ago, majority of the food was processed
They
food.
getting some good shit.
And I wanted to try to see if we couldn't replicate more home-style cooking, scratch cooking, using raw local ingredient. But the truth is, by taking these raw products from farmers and putting the work into breaking this down, we're actually able to save money. 2018, our two kitchens saved $142,000 off of their budget.
Damn, that's crazy.
The cooking is all done by inmates like Troy Glidden, who'd never worked in a kitchen before arriving here a year ago.
We try to do everything from scratch. And like right now, during the summer, we get a lot of produce coming from the agriculture. 2 nights ago, I made a stir fry on the grill with zucchini and summer squash. You know,
People ate it?
Oh yeah, they love
Really?
it. Yeah,
All right.
I go back to my dorm and they're shaking my hand because the food is so
Really?
good. Yeah,
What impact does that have on an inmate to have that kind of food?
it makes them happier if they're eating better. This isn't what they see anywhere else.
Yeah.
How many times I've
They
heard people
definitely
say
ain't
this is the
getting
best
that.
meal I've had since I've been locked up. I hear that all the time.
Much of the produce they cook with is grown by the inmates themselves at the prison's own farm just across the street.
They got their own
It's an
farm.
intensive type of organic growing that we do. A lot of soil building and nutrients.
It's really dense. You're just growing so much stuff out here.
These are eggplant here. There's about 5 kinds of kale. We've got different kinds of Chinese cabbage and things we try to do.
McBride first came to Mountain View as a correctional officer. For most of his life, he'd run an organic farm, selling produce at farmers markets across the state.
That's really good.
In 2015, when Maine lawmakers ordered the state's prisons to create some sort of agricultural program,
What'd they
McBride
do?
volunteered to help out. He could never imagine it would grow into this.
So this is a farm-to-table type of operation
Right.
that we do, that people were doing in restaurants and things
Yeah.
like that, but we're doing it here for this facility.
Just farm to prison.
Right.
Farm to
Yeah,
prison.
that's a good way to put it, actually.
Right?
Even in my life, I knew what this type of thing did for me. I just believed that there were residents here that could really benefit from this, and not only in education, but in their diet.
It wasn't obvious that politicians would support providing what might seem like luxurious meals to felons. But
Right.
McBride and the
They
prison
like, hell
warden
nah.
soon found an enthusiastic backer in the state's prisons commissioner, Randy Liberty.
The whole act of breaking bread the whole act of preparation of a good meal. It's, I think it's foundational to our families worldwide. It's home, it's family, it's all of that. It's binding to us. My father was incarcerated multiple times. And so I know the trauma of having family members incarcerated. I know the struggles that the families have as they try to survive with one or no incomes, living on subsidized food.
You're really bucking this whole idea that I'm sure some people think prison is for felons and it should suck.
So the way that I view prison is the punishment is being isolated from your family and from the community, and loss of freedom. That's the punishment. I think it's important that we recognize that although these people are incarcerated, they're still Mainers, and they'll be released, someday.
Do you think
They
that
gotta get
access
put
to
back in society
nutritious and
at some
good
point.
tasting quality food a right?
Yes, I think it's a basic human right. I think that we should provide the best meals that we can for our children in schools, and same with those people that are in our custody in correctional facilities. It's a basic human right.
Mountain View isn't just making prison food more local. It also runs a cutting-edge culinary program, where Chef Mark Spar teaches inmates how to prepare food at a restaurant level.
What are you making over here?
Like culinary school.
Gotcha.
Oil, salt, pepper, throw it on the grill.
Can I help with something?
Yeah,
here?
did you want to get your hands into this right here?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do
so
it.
how about we prep some thyme here? We're going to use this as a garnish.
This prepping time is the most tedious job there is. You really.
You're welcome.
Will you tell me a little bit about this program here?
This program is an apprenticeship program. All of the guys that I have in here have committed to be in this program for a year. We're looking to get about 1,000 hours work time. We want to help these guys choose a different path in life.
What made you decide to do this program?
I like cooking.
Have you cooked before at all? Have you done any of this professionally in any way?
No. Just at home, and this right here is giving me a chance to learn. And it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna help me when I get out. Hopefully I find a place in the industry doing it.
Mountain View has
Right.
become a model for correctional facilities in the rest of the state,
That's tight.
all of which now have some form of inmate culinary program. But Commissioner
Damn.
Liberty hopes it could one day inspire broader changes in how Americans think of incarcerated people and what they eat.
I believe in redemption, and I believe everyone believes in redemption and forgiveness as long as it pertains to them. But when it comes time to forgiving someone else and letting
Exactly.
someone else redeem themselves, people struggle with that. And so that's what we're doing here. We're giving them the opportunity not to be judged on the worst day of their life, but on their performance and their behavior and their work ethic here in the facility.
There you go. Bang. It's too easy. Just joking. That's crazy though. They about to have some good food in that bitch. Oh shit. I'm about to say we just pulled up. What was that? Slightly early? Alright. I think I can make that shit though. Man, he just took it straight to the rack. Gary Payton Jr. didn't do nothing. Oh, where he at though? Bro, too little. About to say he can make that though. Hey! Come on, man. I thought I made that though. Low-key. Oh, that's on me. I fucking tried to pump fake and let the shot go on accident. Damn, I'm about to say he got to get blocked for that. Damn, that's tough. He too little. Let me see. Damn.
That's how it's done, baby.
Birdman finna pay for honeycomb braids, the motherfucking a lawyer. There you go. He'll be alright. You gonna be alright. You alright if you put Drake on every hook, boy. That's crazy. Alright, here you go. Oh yeah, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Damn, I was about to say, if I can make that, it's a wrap. I just threw that shit up. Hold up. I just keep getting fouls. I be forgetting you cannot get steals. My dude is not a defender. It's okay though. That's not what this stream is about. It's not about steals. All right, let's see. Oh, can I do it to this dude then? Yeah. I did it. Damn, I'm about to get another foul. He thought he was finna get that. He tripping. But no way he was getting that one. If Suge Knight says artists were jealous of Tupac at Death Row, that's what it was, Reggie Wright says. All right, I guess I don't even gotta watch that video, shit. The whole point of the video is right there in the title. Damn. Who the fuck is this dude? He was fucked up. He couldn't get me. Horton Tucker? They fucking Horton Tucker? Oh, God. Oh, I held it too long. That's crazy. It was like they wanted me to rip that one, but then didn't give it to me. DJ Academics had to come out with that shit before the bitch did, so he tried to cut her off at the pass with the news. That's why he coming out with the shit. Unprovoked. He like, the bitch took money from me so she don't come out and write a book. And that shit ain't got the exclusive on the story no more, because he done told everybody. There we go. There we go. There we go. We back now. All right. The fuck? Damn, he made that shit. Mellow. Ah, that's on me, bro. I keep fucking up the move. And he made it still. It doesn't matter. Motherfucker shot up his mama, shot another dude, ran him over, all types of shit the other day. It was going down in Las Vegas. All right, let's see what this nigga talking about real quick. Hold on.
How you feel about the situation with G-Dep? They saying that he got clemency by the governor, you know, so they saying that he gonna be up for parole in 2025.
From motherfucking Bad Boy, all right. I remember him. All right, let's hear what they got
How
to
you
say.
feel about the situation with G-Dep? They saying that he got clemency by the governor. How you feel about the situation with G-Dep? They saying that he got clemency by the governor, you know, so they saying that he gonna be up for parole in 2025.
Well, G-Dep didn't know he had commit a murder.
Damn.
G-Dep just thought he just had shot somebody. He was getting his life together. So he, you know, I think he had turned to God or religion. So he turned himself in regarding that incident, only to find out that dude was murdered in the situation that he had with him. You understand? But Governor Holcomb gave him clemency because the fact that he turned himself in, the fact that while he was in jail, he was a model citizen, got his associate's degree, and did all the things that he was supposed to do so he could come back into society and try to be somebody.
Exactly.
When he was with Bad Boy, you got to realize he came in with Black Rob. He was supposed to be Black Rob's artist. But Black Rob didn't have no paperwork on him. It was only, you my man, I'm gonna bring you up here to Bad Boy. We're gonna do this music together. You know, you're gonna be my artist. And Puff seen that, and what'd he do? Snatched him away from Black Rob, put him on paper, you understand, and gave him a deal. You know what I mean? But that was Black Rob's artist, G-Dep was. So they did special delivery. G-Dep was, he was hot. He had a few nice hits, you understand? And probably could have, you know, been something real big. But it brought a little, you know, Rob didn't really care like that because he seen his man get on. And he brought him there for him to get on, but he didn't bring him up in there for Puff to steal him from him. But that's what ended up happening. So I guess after, you know, a few songs and everything like that, Puff just didn't, he didn't like the vibe with G-Dep because him and Rob at the time was still doing some of the things that they was doing in the streets, and Puff couldn't control that and let him go, drop him.
So he just dropped him. I mean, with everything he going through right now, did he been in contact with him since he been in prison?
Nah, he ain't reach out to him. You know, only one that I know that's reaching out to G-Dep is Mel Love. That was one of the interns that was at Bad Boy at the time. He was the one who gave Big his name, Notorious. You know what I mean?
Do you think Diddy should reach out to him?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's not his responsibility, and I wouldn't say it's his responsibility, because G-Dep is his own man. But G-Dep did make a couple of hits for you. G-Dep was signed to you, and if you have the ability to help him, you understand, why not? But I think that ability to help G-Dep is getting thrown out the window right now.
Right. He gotta help himself at this point. Damn, the game is over.
Aren't they pointing straight up if satellites are many miles up in space? I do not understand. Of course you do. Of course, it's very simple. This thing with like the satellite dishes, that's really, you know, something. Why aren't they pointing straight up if satellites are many miles up in space? I do not understand. Of course you do. Of course, it's very simple. This thing with like the satellite dishes, that's really, you know, something to Bear in mind, so you can explain to people. So you're telling me that the moon, with the moon a quarter of the size of the Earth and a sixth of the gravity, it causes the oceans to move up and down twice a day on a ball spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, with oceans held in by gravity alone on the curve, right? You should read Vibes of Cosmos. He explains really nicely with the electromagnetic waves and all that stuff, with the tides and everything. The greatest fake photo ever in all of history. I mean, if you're telling me this is real, something bad going on in that mind. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but none of these are real. I really cried a lot when Santa Claus disappeared from my fantasy. I almost cried at the same level when the Easter Bunny and the globe disappeared as well. If the oceans are curved, why doesn't anyone observe distorted reflections? Really awesome, that thing with the reflections on the Earth. On the globe, spinning in space with curved water, why the need to fly through Canada? England to Texas. So you go from England to Texas, you fly to Canada. That's why when you see the real map, the only one we have, because it's kind of like forbidden to have anything else, so it's the only one left from the 1900s. And maybe now the plane just goes across the ocean, because you can go across the ocean like that, you know, and avoid altogether Canada, because you can do that, because no, that's how the map is, the real map as well. So that's why it's so easy to fool people. But anyway, reflections on a flat surface. Which cannot happen on a curve. Do you understand? It's so easy, especially if you live on a coastline, you see the sea all the time. But even if you don't live on a coastline, you live in a city or something, you just like check the city lights and you understand everything. It's so easy once you see certain things. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So yeah, they call it sea level for good reason. Sea level. But that's even the vocabulary in English and all the other languages, they tell you the truth. Nikola Tesla. Earth is a realm. It is not a planet. It is not an object. Therefore, it has no age. A realm. Earth would be more easily defined as a system environment. That's an enclosed environment. Earth is also a machine. It is a Tesla coil. The sun and moon are powered wirelessly with the electromagnetic field, the ether. Once you read Vibes of Cosmos, you understand this way better. This field also suspends the celestial spheres with electromagnetic levitation. Everything is electromagnetic, and yes, we live on a realm, and it is very possible to have spheres up there when we look. It's very easy. Electromagnetic levitation disproves gravity. Electromagnetic levitation, which is, by the way, it's free, but it's not free for us, because, you know, no technology for you and me. Disproves gravity because the only force you need to counter is the electromagnetic force, not gravity. That's the only force you need to counter or to use to your benefit. The stars are attached to the firmament. They're attached. The big question is, what are they? And then they say that Nikola Tesla loved the globe. Ah, man. Some of the people online, you know, online, it's such a sad community online. You find so many sad communities online. Sad. Would this be possible if the Earth was spinning at 1,000 miles per hour? Or 1,600 kilometers per hour? I don't know, you tell me. While orbiting the sun at 67,000 miles per hour. Poor rocks. They should all fall apart, but they don't. These pool balls are spheres. This table must be a sphere too. That is the globe logic. I think you know what I'm saying. So how is it that this guy can see the horizon in his window on a plane at 10 kilometers or 10,000 meters above sea level if the ground beneath him is shaped like a ball? No, it goes down, the curvature. And of course the planes never dip their nose. I wonder why the father of NASA, Wernher von Braun, you must spell that correctly, Werner von, because the V in German sounds like an F. So it's Wernher von Braun. You know, the guy only lived 65 years. That's really sad. I wonder why the father of NASA would only have this psalm on his headstone. Me too. Speaking about the firmament and all that stuff. I mean, you know, he was from a different time. Yep, nobody cares anymore. If you think this smokestack is spinning with the Earth's 1,000 miles per hour speed, Congratulations, you have been successfully indoctrinated. You must go to university and get your diploma. The very first moon landing of Apollo 11. So who took this picture? My question is also as well. So, this comes on the moon. Somebody is filming it, right? Especially back in the 60s. Our humanity was so supreme that they lost all the data and all the evidence is destroyed. And now we live in the 21st century in 2023 and have to pay lots of money for electricity. So sad. The sky, lighter than air gases in electricity. This is very awesome, I've spoken about this, and Vibes of Cosmos speaks about this as well. Helium is pinkish orange, neon is reddish orange, hydrogen is reddish, and nitrogen is yellow to blue. That's when you see the colors in the sky at different times of the day. If the sky is with no clouds, especially in summer, have like clear skies. These gases rise to the top of the enclosed system, what we call a dome, and come in contact with the electromagnetic dome. Electromagnetic, everybody? Everybody. Exodus 2410, sapphire can be a variety of colors. Everything is science, man. So, that's why sapphire can be a variety of colors. Those are the colors you see in the sky. And again, Vibes of Cosmos is awesome. But NBC News, back in the days when humanity was closer to the truth. Dave Garraway, Admiral Richard E. Byrd discusses his polar exploration of the Antarctic in front of the azimuthal equidistant map of the flat Earth. The one from the 1900s, I've shown you before. There is no Antarctica on this map. Antarctica came afterwards. So you see, even in 1955, 10 years after the Supreme Second World War, which is not what you've been told, they still have, they should have put a globe. Why the Supreme NBC News and the Supreme Richard Admiral Byrd, they don't have a globe behind them? Well, precisely because of the same reason why you go to the UN, the United Nations today, and you don't see a globe, you see the same azimuthal equidistant map. People insult that map quite a lot, This reflection is only possible on a flat surface. You understand the reality of the real world. Look at that, so beautiful. Flat surface. You can call it level if you want. Yeah, you can pause this. I'm not even going to read it because, but I find it interesting to have it there. So yeah, how to know if you have been secretly brainwashed and successfully indoctrinated. If you don't find it odd that a child on a merry-go-round spinning, these things in the parks that could actually kill you. I don't even know why they allowed these things in a park. But anyway, spinning at 7 kilometers per hour must cling that child on for dear life, because the spin, until the ride stops, so they can climb down and regain their composure on a planet that spins at 1600 kilometers per hour. Then I'd say you have your answer. Do you understand? Does it make sense? Spinning. Oh man, spinning is very important. Spinning. People always give this example about being in a car and a train. Dude, go into a car that always spins. A car that always spins. A train that always goes in circular motion. And you're gonna see how you feel the motion. But not even that. Even that is so difficult for people. They say, oh, when you're in a train going in a straight line. No, the Earth doesn't go in a straight line. The Earth goes in a massive spin across the universe in many different lines and circular motions. But hey,
right.
So
they say it's
because
all over
when
the
something
place.
is true and correct, it must be hammered into the brains of kids. You have to hammer it. By the way, the globes, when you buy them, it says only for decorative purposes, not for education purposes. Remember, not for the globe producers, the companies to produce the globe, they say not for education, only for decoration. Why would you need that in school then if it's only for decoration? So, NASA budget for 2016, 19.3 billion, not million, billion with a capital B from Bravo. So, what from Bill Gates? What do we get? Cartoons. I wish I had that money. Oh man, if I had that money, I would do you guys so many gifts. I honestly, I would just pick the best, like the coolest subscribers and all that stuff, and the people who actually care about me, and I would just like make them gifts like that, because when you have that much money, you want to make gifts to people and make people happy. So sunset on a globe with the sun 93 million miles away, sunset on a flat earth or a level earth with the sun inside the atmosphere here, moved by the electromagnetic field. And of course it's Vibes of Cosmos explains a lot better these things. I think you understand. So Do you know how the Earth's non-vacuum meets the vacuum of space? And the Supreme guys, they don't either. And they're actually telling you. And the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour as we speak, and as the balloons float around and go up, because they're not affected by the spinning super speed. Flat Earth map found in iRobot. In the movie, you see that, and you have to zoom, and you see the azimuthal equidistant, and then the frozen ocean, and all that stuff.
Oh,
that's
too
so
soon.
epic.
Oh.
So, it is forbidden to say the N word. There's actually 2 N words, but this is one of them. So 19 were convicted in the Nuremberg trials. This is history. The rest created NASA, the CIA, and the Federal Republic of Germany. And I'm not even going to Germany because there are certain things about the war that you're not supposed to say. So yeah, but how did they stay upside down on a spinning ball? A Freemason invented an imaginary force called gravity. That's the end of the story. You have to love gravity. And notice the differences. Official images, do you see the difference? Of course you do. And again, remember, people don't usually speak about satellite dishes. They should. I hope you enjoyed. This takes you to the next level. This and the previous videos as well.
Things like this in the previous video get you right. Should have had you right. Draymond. How'd he make that pass, bro? There we go. That's what I'm saying. The pass was so late that the next pass had to be late. Damn, he just took it right in? Oh, okay. Too easy. Just when they forgot about the live. Oh. He's like, oh shit. Bro must be tired because them weak ass moves. Missing his shot. They might be pushing at time. Damn. That was on me though, I fucked it up. Wow, what kind of... Fucking moving screen, he wasn't moving.
You know, for many years, the existence of dinosaur fossils was thought to be a problem for creationists.
Oh, yeah,
and for the biblical
hold on.
account of creation.
I got something better than that, hold on. Just remember. Where the fuck is it? Oh, right here. No. All right. Yeah, it's one of these. Hold on. Oh. Oh, that's too nasty. Oh no. Hold on, for real. I gotta replay that. That was low key nasty. Hold on. Let me see this shit. Let me run it back real quick. I gotta see this shit. Hold on. Damn, lost it. He had him chasing me. Step bike. Then the big man had to jump in. He too far away though. Look how far away he is. He at the free throw line. Look at the pivot out the 3-point stance. Speed boost basically. Quick little crossover step bike. It's still a long two, but whatever. And he did close that space though, I ain't gonna lie. Not in time though. Oh, I got this video, hell yeah.
By the end of this...
Off time, all right. Fuck it, we'll do it now.
By the end of this video, you'll know how and why
Hold on, no. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. This shit's funny though, hold on. I mean, it's not funny, but it's true. But give me like a couple seconds, all right? Shit crazy though. Hold on. Let me get this shit started.
By the end of this video, you'll know how and why systemic racism is being taught today, and why the Bible destroys those ideas. Headlines touting the prevalence of systemic racism permeating Western culture continue to jam news and our social media feeds. And yet, underneath all of the turmoil, barely noticed, like a virus of the mind, is the hidden source behind it. Ask yourself, what system could be broadcasting an ongoing racist message into the minds of virtually every person in culture? Well, for several generations now, the vast majority of young people in the West have been educated in state-run schools that teach the concepts of humanism as a foundational tenet. To understand what that means, let's examine the Humanist Manifesto briefly. Religious humanists regard the universe as self-existing and not created. Humanism believes that man is part of nature and that he emerged as the result of a continuous process. As non-theists, we begin with humans, not God, nature, not deity. And to emphasize how that's taught in schools, in 1995, the U.S. National Association of Biology Teachers stated the following: "The diversity of life on Earth is the outcome of evolution, an unsupervised, impersonal, unpredictable, and natural process of temporal descent." Now, do you see any differentiation with a true difference between these two declarations? I mean, one is supposedly a philosophical creed, while the other is apparently a scientific definition. But unsupervised evolution means there's no creator God. Impersonal would mean life has no special meaning. Unpredictable means we're the product of blind chance. And natural process means processes inherent in matter. So the conclusions of both statements are one and the same. This means that the vast majority of young, impressionable minds in the West, including children from Christian homes, are being systematically programmed through the teaching of the story of atheistic evolution to explain how we got here without God, from kindergarten all the way through to university. Now, racism, by definition, requires the concept of different human races supposedly existing to justify the belief that one's own race is somehow superior to another. Let's think. What teaching specifically promotes that concept? The idea of superiority of one race over another requires some sort of scale to judge the races against, to decide who is more or less advanced than the others. Now, where do we see that idea taught? Well, the story of evolution provides just such a set of metrics. A simple, common example is the classic ape-to-man diagram, so popular in textbooks and t-shirts that it's imprinted into the minds of millions of students every year. It almost always depicts dark-skinned hairy apes turning into Caucasians over millions of years, and so provides a simple visual concept illustrating the less melanin you have in your skin, supposedly the more advanced you are. The idea is simple to grasp. We're just evolved animals, and some races are supposedly more advanced than others. Although supposedly scientific, it's racist to its core. Have you ever watched a European soccer game where one of the dark-skinned players runs out onto the field and a camera pans the crowd and reveals a group of light-skinned people with their hands bunched up under their armpits, screeching monkey noises at them? Pretty racist, isn't it? But why is it racist? Why is it monkey noises and not kitty cat noises or bird noises? No, it's monkey noises. So what's the real message they're conveying to the darker-skinned person? The underlying idea is, you are closer to the apes. You are less evolved than we are. Therefore, we're superior and we can mock you. Think of the older but popular movie, Remember the Titans, where there's a banana tossed around between the black coach, played by actor Denzel Washington, and an opposing bigoted white coach. Racist, isn't it? But why is tossing a banana to somebody with dark skin racist? Why not a pomegranate or a plum? Because monkeys
Why
like
not a pomegranate?
bananas. So again, what you're expressing is that they're more
monkeys
like a
like
monkey
bananas.
than you are. The entire concept of human evolution is a racist idea. And the father of modern evolution clearly expressed those views in his books from the beginning. Conceptually, Charles Darwin made what he believed very clear in his expose of human origins titled The Descent of Man, where he said, "At the same time, the anthropomorphous apes, that's the apes that look like people, will no doubt be exterminated. The break between man and his nearest allies will then be wider, even than the Caucasian and some ape as low as a baboon, instead of as now between the Negro or Australian and the gorilla." He clearly implied a hierarchy of sophistication, shall we call it, from the baboon or gorilla to Australian Aborigine and Negroes to the Caucasian. Dark-skinned hairy apes have turned into white people over millions of years. He believed Caucasians were supposedly the most highly
Darwin's
evolved
crazy.
race on the planet. So again, the lighter the skin tone you had, the more evolved that you were. Conversely, the less white you were, the less evolved you must be. It seems so obvious then that some races may have evolved to a different level of intellect or ability than others, which meant that some races are superior and some inferior. Now, lest you just think this is some random opinion of a Bible-thumping creationist, understand that even giants in the atheistic evolutionary community, like the late Stephen Jay Gould, have admitted this. Biological arguments for racism may have been common before 1859, but they increased by orders of magnitude following the acceptance of evolutionary theory. Do you see the connection? Origin of Species was published in 1859. So even though racist ideas were around long before Darwin, after he published his ideas, racism exploded. Prior to this, People were expressing bigotry in an ad hoc fashion because of their natural sinful inclinations. But the concept of human evolution in Darwin's works provided people with a supposedly scientific basis for believing that they were superior to others, fueling racism by orders of magnitude, to quote Gould. Ideas have consequences. No sooner had these ideas been published, atheistic evolutionary adherents like Thomas Huxley, nicknamed Darwin's Bulldog and one of his closest friends, were spewing racist filth like the following. No rational man, cognizant of the facts, believes that the average Negro is the equal, still less the superior, of the white man. In contrast, the Bible teaches that we're all one blood in Acts 17, descendants of our two original parents, Adam and Eve, and that there's only one race, the human race. Until people come to grips with the reality that there's only one race, there will always be, by definition, racial tensions. You say teaching evolution doesn't support systemic racism? Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. You always say that at the end, I think, now. This is like thing, I think. Damn. That was nice. I don't even know what happened, but that was a cool ass animation I ain't seen in a minute or ever. Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Anyway. He was close. Dang, he almost fell and everything. Still got it though. Know what I'm saying? Whoa, that could have been a foul. I'm about to say that gotta be a steal. Let me get that. Of course he makes that. Damn, I hit him with it though. Right before the takeover was over. I got me one ankle real quick. Damn, man. See what this nigga talking about real quick. Danny boy.
I've been having you on the platform for a while, man, and I never asked you before, man. You know, when Tupac went to Vegas, was he happy to go? Because it's a known fact that he was supposed to go to Atlanta for a family issue.
I don't know nothing about that Atlanta trip, because I seen some interviews about Pac going to Atlanta before going to Vegas. I don't know nothing about that. As I said before, it was planned, obviously, because there was a show that was going to happen after the fight in Vegas, right? There was a show that the after party at Club 662 where Pac will be performing. That doesn't sound like a trip to Atlanta.
Right.
Pac was happy to go to Vegas because, like, he was one of the first ones to be jumping on the road. We all jumped on the road to go to Vegas after the second shoot of Toss It Up. It was the last video that he shot. Then we got on the road to go to Las Vegas. So who's to say if he changed his mind? I don't know if he changed his mind from going to Atlanta, but definitely going to Vegas looked like something that he wanted to do. And Vegas was our getaway. And I think that he was looking forward to doing that. We had a good time, a little time that we was there, on the way there. But it was all of our plans to be in Vegas for the fight.
when you look back in hindsight, right, what do you think should have happened to avoid Tupac getting shot in Vegas?
I mean, like anything else, man, I wish he would have had better security. Or, you know, security that was a little more vigilant. I wish he would have took that trip to Atlanta. If he was supposed to go to Atlanta, I wish that would have been a trip that he had taken. I don't know, man. Just you know, when you know about God's plan and the way that things are supposed to happen, there's not anything that you could do to stop what's written. Just unfortunately, we don't know how we're gonna leave here. Some people leave in planes, some people get murdered, strokes, heart attack. For myself, just never seen him going out like that, but this is something that happened, especially in the Black community and in society on a day-to-day basis. I work in a funeral home right now when I'm not singing. I work in a funeral home, in my family funeral home. I'm in the back room, I'm in the morgue, I'm in the hearse, I'm in the cemetery every week. And we're bearing a lot of future Tupacs.
Real talk, man. And it's kind of like when he died, that was pretty much your career, respectfully. Because it's like at that point, you was on like 4 or 5 songs on All Eyes on Me, you was on Machiavelli, and it was looking like you was about to be a star.
I thought it was on, boy. I thought I was about to be him. Thought I was about to blow up. But the demise of Death Row definitely took my career on I like to say now, a detour. Not quite down the roads and the street or the journey that I've always prayed for. But none of us, we don't know our story. That's the good thing about life. You don't know your story, you get an opportunity to live in this movie and act out the scene. I'm just acting my scene, man, and I'm grateful to still be able to sing and release records, and people still notice me for what I do today, and hopefully see me for who I am, outside of, you know, things that I've said in my book, outside of my sexuality. You know, I try to exude the music that I sing. I try to exude who I am. So that's just it, man. Like, other than that, I'm in a different part of my life, man. I'm singing. That's it. Keeping it moving. Other than that, I would think like, man, I missed every moment, every opportunity, because that was the perfect layup. To be on records with Tupac, damn near everybody I meet wish they was on those records. It should be without question. Me trying to get in contact with these different rappers and wishing I could get on. Man, I want to work with Rick Ross and da-da-da-da. That shouldn't be a problem because I work with one of the best. But I'm grateful that God has sustained my gift, and I'm still singing. And I'll be able to connect with those people and pick up the pieces. You know, it was broken. So the thing about being broken, you get an opportunity to pick up those pieces and try to put them together again. And that's what I'm doing now.
And you still not getting paid from any of the songs you was on?
Oh, I get paid now. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out to Snoop Dogg.
Death Row Records, I forgot.
There was a time that, you know, even I came on here and said some things. Things turned around maybe 7-8 months ago, where the music was put back on all of the platforms, and you know, I see nice royalties from Sound Exchange, but as far as mechanical royalties from the record company or the estate, I never got any of those things. But to be able to sustain and live off of what I get now from those songs, it's cool. But I look forward to, you know, shout out to Snoop. I've been seeing him say certain things about a seat waiting for me at Death Row. I look forward to getting back in that vault and pushing some of the music that he have in there that's never been released, and hopefully connecting the dots. The money that was missing will be replaced.
My money gone though, but yeah, I could dig it. Too easy. Straight down the middle. Funny hot bag, apparently. I ain't guarding him, no. That's not my man. Damn. Shoot it. This nigga, bro. That's crazy. Bail out. Bail out. Bail me out, Chris Paul. Oh, the motherfucker standing right here. Alright. Hey! I'm about to say let that go in. Slightly late. I low-key could have made it though. Fuck, get back. Damn, bro. That shit crazy. My dude ain't even a layup guy. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna holler at y'all motherfuckers later. I got some other shit I gotta do. But yeah, y'all keep it pimping, you know what I'm saying?